Oh. All right, good Thursday evening, everybody. Of course, it's been pretty nasty day today with a lot of cloud cover and rain and a north wind and temperatures in the 40s all day. I wish I could tell you it's going to get better before the weekend, but it's just not. We are going to see overcast skies with drizzle. Now, the rain's not going to be as heavy tomorrow, but it's still going to be raining. The roads are still going to be slick if you're going to be out and about over the next 24 to 36 hours. First wave is passing by to the east of us, but we're going to see another wave developing down around coastal Texas and moving south of us. So I think the heaviest rain is going to be over the Pine Belt with really just drizzle farther north. And, of course, it's going to be a little bit colder the farther north you go as well. Live IMAX 12 showing the first batch of rain mostly moving to the east of us. This is how much rain we got, though, today. We were expecting about 100% coverage. Everybody got rain today, so that verified. Heaviest rain down to the south of us. Notice south of Hattiesburg, we got some points there where we probably picked up about 3-4 inches of rain or more between Hattiesburg and the Gulf Coast. Now, over, let's say, Lamar and Forest and Perry counties, average accumulation there just a little bit over 2 inches, and they needed it. They haven't seen a whole lot of rain in the Pine Belt over the past month or so, so this is welcome for them. Farther to the north, less rain, but we did manage to pick up over a half inch officially out at the airport today in Jackson. So, temperatures in the 40s all day. Right now, we are at 45 degrees with a north wind and a wind chill of 42. The actual temperature will be in the upper 30s to the north of us and lower to mid-40s for the rest of us by tomorrow morning. And then just like today, just not much of a warm-up. I mean, what's going to warm us up? We're not going to see any sun. Wind's going to come in from the north. We're going to see drizzle all day. So temperatures are pretty much going to hold all day in the 40s. We may briefly touch the low 50s. We will, however, see a warming trend as we head through the weekend. Now, Saturday, most of the rain is going to stay south of us, and then I expect the clouds to begin to break up on your Sunday, allowing temperatures to climb back into the low 60s. But as the rain wraps up, another cold front comes through, temperatures dip again, and even though we're expecting sun Monday, it's going to be a colder day with a high of 51, and then the next morning, we're going to be down to near freezing Tuesday morning. But that will be the coldest morning that we're going to see over the next 8 days. So overall for December, that really isn't terrible. So here's a look at our weather maker. The first one moving off to the east of us. Here comes that next wave developing over South Texas. And notice where the rain is, still right around the Gulf Coast. And we'll see another batch of rain moving through the Pine Belt, let's say Friday through about midday on your Saturday. Here's a closer look so you can see the rain. Now notice tonight's rain moving over to Alabama. In the metro, it's just going to be overcast with that drizzle much of the day. In the afternoon hours, some heavier spots of rain south of Hattiesburg. And then Saturday morning through midday Saturday, we could pick up another half inch to an inch of rain, but primarily over the southeastern part of the state. The farther south you live, better your chances of rain and getting something measurable in the rainfall bucket. The farther north you live, you probably won't see anything measurable at least. Now, there's going to be rain, but it's just going to be just a nasty nuisance drizzle. So rain to the south of us Friday and Saturday. Can't rule out a spotty shower Sunday, but I think most of the rain's going to be done by then. And certainly by early next week, it is going to be dry. So, for the SWAC championship game, which is going to be in Jackson Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, Prairie View A&M is coming to town. It's not going to be terrible. By Saturday afternoon, I really think most of the rain is going to be done here in the metro, but it's still going to be cloudy. And the best we're going to do is mid-50s throughout the game, say about 54 to 55 degrees, and that's going to be with a light east wind. So it could be worse. This is football weather. You're talking about mid-50s in the middle of December. All right, your forecast for tonight, light rain. 70% chance, but again, most of that's moving to the east of us now. Tomorrow, overcast with drizzle. Better chances of rain the farther south you live. We'll see a high temperature of about 50 degrees. We will see a warming trend through the weekend, and then that front moves through, and Monday will be cooler, even though we do get the sun back. 32 Tuesday morning, but then after Tuesday morning, we're going to see a nice warming trend next week with sunshine. Most days next week will be sunny, and mild in the afternoon. We're back in the 60s Wednesday through about Friday. I know we got the high there on Thursday at 59 degrees, but that's close to 60. So we're going to say low to mid 60s for Wednesday through Friday of next week, with your low temperatures staying in the 30s but above freezing. So again, that is not bad for December. If you've got some things to do, Christmas shopping, maybe putting up those last Christmas decorations outside, next week is going to be a good time to get all of that stuff maybe wrapped up, because we're going to see sunny and mild weather. We don't know what's going to happen past the next 8 days, but generally we get into late December and it could get really cold. So maybe wrap up everything you got to do next week when we know the weather is going to be good. All right, that is your forecast for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here first thing in the morning with your next update. Just a note, though, I am not going to be here tomorrow night. Roberto Zamora is going to fill in for me because I'm going to be in Natchez for another hometown segment with Walt Grayson. You'll be able to see that on the Daily Sip at 3:30 on your Friday afternoon. So be sure to tune in for that. We're going to have a lot of good stuff coming from Natchez, my hometown, of course. We like going to Natchez for my hometown. I believe this is the third time in the past couple of years that we've been down there because Natchez is such a great place. All right, so that's going to do it for tonight. I'm not going to see you tomorrow. I'm not going to see you this weekend, but I will be back here Monday. Until then, have a good weekend.